Welcome back to In the Can. Now it's time to hear some incredible sounds in this next short film we'll be talking about, where two young women celebrating their culture and heritage showcase these incredible rhythmic sounds from their throats, and it's called Throat Singing in Kangirsuk. Joining me now are those two young, extraordinary women, as well as your mentor and filmmaker, Emile, Baillargeon, and then we have Manon and Eva. How are you doing today, and how does it feel to be in Park City celebrating Sundance?
Oh, it's very exciting.
Fantastic. Fantastic, excellent. Now, throat singing in Kangirsuk. Tell me where Kangirsuk is.
It's in northern Quebec, in Canada. It's far up north. It's very far.
Very, very,
Yes.
very, very far. So, so when you say far up north, that would be in the Arctic.
Yes.
You were just telling me that you had a blizzard going on right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's blizzard right now at home.
And so are you happy to be here in Park City where there's no blizzard?
I want to be in the cold.
You want to be in the cold. Well, we're super excited to catch a piece of this clip from your film, Throat Singing in Kangirsuk. So let's go ahead, take a look at that first, and then we'll be back to learn more about what this actually means. Extraordinary. So what is throat singing? You're a part of the Inuit community, and I understand that's a traditional element, but what is it? Who did you learn it from? And go from there.
From our grandparents and our ancestors, because we have to keep the generation alive. And it was a part of waiting for the men who were hunting, because they were hungry and had nothing to do, and they had to pass time. But now, for us, we just play games with it, because we don't live in igloos anymore.
So you mentioned it was a pastime, almost a game, a competition. So
Yeah.
you are young women, you are 18 and 15, and you have these rhythmic tones. I guess my question is, how do you learn that, right? Is it something that you just have to be around, grow up with, or there's certain elements where you really have to target in your throat to be able to make those sounds?
You have to use your stomach and your throat. So you have to go like, you go push your stomach and get it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
The sounds are beautiful. And as the filmmaker and mentor, you know, where did you all meet, and where did you come up with the idea to put this in film?
Yeah, we were there to give a workshop to a Kangirsuk community. So I was working with Wapikoni. It's an organization that gives the opportunity to learn how to use the technique, camera, sound, and everything. So they came to us and with the idea to show that part of their culture, and we helped them to put it all together. And we also used drone images that a member of community gave to us. So we thought it was a good match to their singing and those images that show the land there, and you can have like a touch of the reality there.
It's absolutely beautiful with the clip that we just saw between the rhythmic tones of your singing paired with the aerial drone footage of the Arctic. I believe it took place over a year, the 4 seasons?
Yeah, exactly. And you also see a caribou being cut, yeah, which is a big part of their culture.
That's fascinating. So I'm curious to know these sounds, how you make them. You said with your stomach. Can we hear a little bit, and then maybe you can teach me a little bit if you feel comfortable, and we can actually show the audience what this is like.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to hear songs?
Yes.
Okay, starting from One Poor Little Puppy. It's a song that's from this girl. She had a dog who had puppies, and her puppy couldn't grow, so she encouraged it to grow, and that puppy became the leader of the pack.
Okay. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
So are these songs passed down to you, or do you make songs? And then with the competition, I understand it's who loses breath first? Is
Or
that correct?
whoever laughs.
Whoever laughs first.
Yeah.
Who usually laughs first?
Me. Of course.
And so did you make this song, or was this a song that your grandmother passed down?
Our grandparents, yep.
Your grandparents passed down. Well, I'm ready to learn how to do this. Are you ready to teach me? Mm-hmm. Okay, fantastic. So do we stand, traditionally you stand up. Why don't you show us what you're wearing as well when you stand up, and point out the traditional dress? Okay?
Okay.
So what are you wearing?
This is what we use, aknotics, we call them. There's pouches for kids. So you put them on your back, and they can feel the vibration on your back, and they can fall asleep. So
Excellent.
it's women who usually do throat singing. That's why they do movements.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you usually have your baby on you, and that's
On the
kind
back.
of rhythmic
Yeah.
to help them fall asleep? Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
extraordinary. All right, so what are the first steps with learning how to throat sing, and the traditional, where you stand? Because I understand you both have to, you hold arms as well?
we have to be. We have to move around. If you want to begin, you have to have tea or something, because you're gonna hurt.
Tea? I need tea? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to skip on the tea first, but I'll remember that next time. Emily, would you want to join me over here, and then we can both do this together? I understand Emily knows how to do this as well.
A little bit. Yeah.
Is it's deep in the throat or in the stomach?
This one is not.
Oh, this
it's
one's
just,
not.
Then you repeat.
Okay.
Okay.
So is that considered a warm-up?
Yeah.
And then where'd you get the full kind of barrel roll?
It's more the poor little puppy, because it's so hard on your stomach and on your throat. So we do that the last or the first, whichever, because we're used to throat singing.
Yeah.
And we don't hurt.
And so where will this film be screened?
Tonight and tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah. In the program 2 of the Sundance Film
Okay.
Festival. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be quite a journey for you both, and I hope you're enjoying your stay here in Park City as well, and being able to show this tradition. We'll finish out the show with doing some of our own. What do we hold hands? Right?
Yeah.
We hold hands like this.
Like this.
Like this.
Take her like this.
I like this.
Wait, I'm gonna take your
Yep.
hand.
We're learning how to throat sing here.
Okay.
Excellent.
Then
All right.
A little bit lower, a little bit closer.
Closer.
You're gonna have to follow her.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in to In the Can. Keep watching after this. Right.